Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Media Guide program opening. This was one of the 5 or 6 multiple haul that I grabbed recently off eBay. This is the Hamilton Tiger Cats at the San Antonio Texans from 1995. The Texans were one of the United States teams that only survived one season. Quick picture of the USFL ball. Then Commissioner Larry Smith, who played running back in the CFL. Let's talk about the end of people's careers, like recent retirees. Les Brown, who worked CFL television for a while. I don't know if he still does. Louis Pasaglia, who hit the game-winning field goal to defeat Baltimore in the '94 Grey Cup. Bud Grant, who's, I'm not sure if he's the only person, but I know he's the only coach to be in the CFL and NFL Hall of Fame with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers and the Minnesota Vikings. Two former NFL players that played in the CFL and the NFL. Warren Moon, who was a Hall of Famer, and Sean Salisbury, who most certainly was not. The score sheet, which I've always said that how much I liked the way these CFL programs from that year included that. And we'll talk a little bit about San Antonio, the Texans, and the city they played in. There's the, as I've always called it, the Undertaker logo. And the Alamo Dome, which was built to attract an NFL team. Never did, except for their partial season of the New Orleans Saints during Hurricane Katrina. And they spent all that money, and now the NFL says that the Alamo Dome is not an NFL level facility. It has been getting close to 30 years old now, but it's where you could have gotten your San Antonio Texans materials. There's the chairman and president of the Texans. The Texans were the offspring of the original CFL America team, the Sacramento Gold Miners, who were the only CFL team in 1993 in the United States and played the 1994 season as well. Free admission to PTs, which I'm going to guess is either a restaurant or a noted gentleman's club. There's the Texans coaching staff. Kay Stevenson, who was the coach of the Buffalo Bills for a while. Bill Bradley, former Philadelphia Eagle All-Pro safety for a while. Guy Morris, who played several years for the Eagles. Mike Saunders, who was an excellent running back in the CFL. Played a lot for the Saskatchewan Roughriders, if I recall. There's their version of the directory, the differences in the fields. We've covered those in the past. The San Antonio record book, which is includes the formerly Sacramento Gold Mine. There's a quick review of the visiting Hamilton Tiger Cats. Both teams' rosters. And there's a little bit of the move, the story of the move from Sacramento to San Antonio. Texans in the community. The words of the Canadian national anthem. Some local gyms for the Texans. Some of the players in the Texans. Let's see how many we may recognize. Malcolm Frank had a very good CFL career. Jimmy Kemp played for several NFL teams, including the Rams and the Eagles. Brother of Jeff Kemp and the son of former AFL title-winning quarterback, Congressman, and Vice presidential candidate Jack Kemp. David Archer, who spent most of his career with the Atlanta Falcons before going to the CFL. Grady Cavness had a good career at Texas. The aforementioned Mike Saunders. Bobby Humphrey played in the NFL with the Jets and I think the Rams. Kitrick Taylor spent some time with the Green Bay Packers, I believe. There's the classic CFL logo, and they've changed it a few times since then, but that's the logo that I always think of when I think of the CFL. There's another article on San Antonio and their experiences with other failed football leagues. There's a picture of Dave Archer, the Texans quarterback. And there's those team logos that we've seen in the other videos. There's some articles on turnovers, special teams. Oh, there's wonderful trivia contests. Somebody, Kimberly Eldred, trying to actively involve the game as part of a women's quarterback club. And then there's an article on Darren Flutie, who is a CFL Hall of Famer, and of course the younger brother of Doug. So there you go. Program's only season of the San Antonio Texans in the CFL. Well, thanks for your time, everybody. Check out the blog at thoughtsofrs.blogspot.com, and a subscribe button would be greatly appreciated. Doesn't put a nickel in my pocket, but it does make me feel good. So we'll see you next time with another review of a program in my collection that has recently arrived.